Hey guys, just kind of been playing around my test world here, and I think I came up with a pretty good design for a waterless mob tower gravity trap kind of thing. I want to show you the basic principle behind it. We've all seen, how you can spawn mobs and then make them fall from gravity. But what's interesting is this new method that I have of killing them and then separating out their drops, having it all collect. And it even works with endermen, so you can get ender pearls and things like that. So the basic principle is using these glass panes. What's interesting about them is when they move, when they're pushed by a piston, their collision mask, what I'm standing on right now, goes away for a split second. And that's enough to make items that fall and land on these things fall through. So let me go ahead and demonstrate what that looks like to you real quick. Let me press this button and watch the cross sections here. You'll see them disappear for just a split second. See that? Now that's enough to let items fall through. Let me just grab a bunch of mushrooms here and show you kind of what I'm talking about. Let's see. Just throw a bunch of these on the little cross sections here. Alright, so all those mushrooms are now on top. But we press this button, and all of them fall through. Well, okay, so not all of them. And, well, that was a problem that I actually resolved. And let me take you over to my killing floor over here and show you what I've done. So here you can see 13 by 13 area, I believe. 13 this way and that way. So all the pistons can move this center floor area. This is where the mobs will be landing on. Now, I have it set up so you press this button, and then the floor moves this way, then this way, then this way, and then back again, and then resets. So let me press that and show that to you. So that follows the same principle. Every time these move, the cross sections go away for that split second and let all the items fall through. That resolves a problem with these mushrooms staying right here. If this was pushed to the right or to the left, they would fall straight through. Okay, so I have this set up now in a mob tower setting. I have water underneath the killing floor to push all the items to the center, and then a little collection system underneath. It's just a pretty standard gravity fall trap. Let me go ahead and turn it on. Well, actually, let me go ahead and take you inside real quick, just so we can see what it looks like in here. If I can get in here, maybe. Okay, so let's just go up to the very top floor. So I have I have lava lighting in here to turn it off. It's just 3 wide, I believe 9 long, with signs in between the spawn floors. So when mobs spawn here, they'll just walk right over the signs and fall straight down. Looks like I have 4 floors. This isn't quite to the building limit. I can make a lot more floors in here to speed this up more. Let me find my way back out of here and then turn this on so you guys can see how this is working. Oh. Apparently I don't know how to get out of the glass. Let's fill that back in. Just like that. Alright. Let me turn the lava off so we can have the mob spawning. Whoop. Alright. So in just a second the lava will all go away. You can see it's starting to get darker in there. Let me move back down to the killing floor area. Okay, now we got mobs spawning. You can see, well, right away there was an enderman that died, dropped his ender pearl. Now, you can see that the items are just kind of hanging out on top of this sometimes. Sometimes they fall through, sometimes they hang out. So that's what the pistons are for, like I showed at the beginning of this, to move the floor. All the items will fall through. And they all go to the collection point, which is really cool. Oh, missing a torch there. Let me go ahead and press the button. You can see all the items that were on that floor are now gone. They've all fallen through into the water system. Yeah, there is a slight issue that I had here. Let me take you inside here. Make this 3 tall so I can fit. Since the way this piston is set up, there's actually like a 1.5, 2 wide gap here. And spiders were landing in there and surviving. So I surrounded the outside area with glass panes. And that prevents all the mobs from falling through and surviving. But that leaves a problem with some items staying right there every once in a while. Now that can be avoided if I adjust the way that mob floor is set up there to keep the mobs more in the center. But for right now, it's not that big of a deal. It's only like a few items, like out of all of these that are, you know, dropping. So let's go ahead, hit this button. Yeah, you can just see all those items coming down. So this is pretty good. Let me just go ahead and grab all these. Now the only drawback to this setup is you got the tower, which, you know, I'm sure you can make it look better. But it's not that nice to look at. And it's works pretty fast too. I mean, in just that amount of time, already 5 ender pearls. I mean, can't ask for better than that, really. So you could add more spawn floors to make it spawn mobs faster, get items faster. You could make, you know, a secondary tower and maybe have the 2 item streams, the collection streams, you know, connect. But yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys. I don't think I've seen any other systems like this so far, and this works pretty good. The biggest problem we were having with killing endermen was that they would fall into the water and then teleport out. Well, this kind of solves that issue, and you don't have to do anything special. And all the items go down. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.